Everyone knows that I have done numerous videos supporting the legendary Bruce Lee and his legacy for many years now. And no, I'm not a fan. I am a follower and supporter of not only Bruce Lee but many other martial arts masters and grandmasters, from judo, jiu-jitsu, Korean martial arts, Japanese, Okinawa martial arts, and so forth. And Bruce Lee was the individual that inspired me to start martial arts. But this one clip that I just saw recently was Aries Spears being interviewed, and he got hold of the video where Jai White said that he could have beat Bruce Lee just by virtue of weight again. And I'm going to take something from what Spears said. Aries said, he said Bruce Lee is Bruce Lee. And I'm going to say this: during the time that Bruce Lee was living, all of the martial artists and practitioners during that time who were known could not hold a light to Bruce Lee, and they know it. Those that have passed, I can say that they knew it since their past, and those that are still living, they know it. They could have not stood toe to toe with Bruce Lee. In the conversation, there's a reason why he was hailed and is hailed as the greatest martial arts master of our time, 20th and 21st century. There's a reason why he is still held acclaimed as the go-to or the GOAT of martial arts. And there's a reason why many people were inspired by him, and there's a reason why he's still gracing the cover of many magazines, periodicals to this very day, over 50 years since he's passed. There's a reason why. Nobody else is. That speaks for itself. It simply speaks volumes. Now, I am a martial arts grandmaster with 53 plus years in the martial arts, and Bruce Lee again inspired me, and I respect the man to the utmost. And again, he's not the only one, but I'm talking about him right now. I'll say this: I understand ego. If I was around Bruce Lee during the time that he was living, that would be my teacher. That would have been my teacher. And never ever would I have ever looked at myself as being his equal or greater than him. Wouldn't have even thought about it. Because you have to learn humility to be a student, no matter what your discipline that you've already studied, and no matter how long you have studied that discipline. You need to know and accept that someone just simply is more gifted and or talented or more innovative than you are, and call it what it is, and take a back seat, or let your pride and your ego take a back seat to that person and become a student. That's it. Bruce Lee was what many people call a term as the GOAT during that time. He was. Now, how would he fare today when people try to compare him to the UFC guys these days? You don't know what the man would have done, but the thing is, if you look at how he ended his life and the shape that he was in and the health that he was in, for the most part, notwithstanding the fact that he died of a hemorrhaging of the brain, or an aneurysm, if you will, the man was a physical specimen of excellence. Speed, timing, motor skills, agility. He was all of that. And so I can't say any more. Michael Jai White could have never even stood a toe, or toe to toe, I should say, with Bruce Lee. Never ever. So that's only in his wildest dreams, and I respect him. My hat goes off to Michael for his accomplishments, and Chuck Norris and all of the other people and their accomplishments, but Bruce Lee was Bruce Lee. And as Dan Inosanto said, when Bruce Lee died, when he was born, and when they made him, when God made him, he broke the mold. There'll never be anyone like him. That doesn't mean that everyone cannot be great in their own right, but never on the level of Bruce Lee. Probably in our lifetime. That's it, and that's all.